Hi, so today we're making Pollo con Chochoyotes. Whoa, that's a mouthful. I'm surprised I could say that, but I practiced a little, so I was really good at this. It's like a salsa verde soup that has chicken in it, but it has these little dumplings that are made from masa, and they're just these little balls. So this is definitely going to be a new one for a lot of people, but then there are those out there that have been dying for me to make it. So the first thing we're going to do, I've got my blender here, and I've got 10 tomatillos, pretty good sized tomatillos. I'm going to put them in my blender. Now before I started the video, I actually took a whole chicken, I put it in a pot to boil with a whole white onion and 4 cloves of garlic that I smashed and some salt, and that's going over there. So just to save time, and if you want to take a peek, do you want to take a peek over there into the pot to see that while I get the tomatillos ready? I also have some serrano chilies that I'm going to add, and this is to taste, obviously, so depending upon how spicy you like it, we're going full heat today, so probably like 6 or 8. And if you get them at Walmart, please, I think I've told you before, it's like a bell pepper. So depending on where you buy them, seriously, I have no idea where Walmart gets their peppers from. They have like no heat behind them. Okay, I also got some cloves, clavos, I believe that's how you say it. And I'm just going to take just a couple of clavos. Kind of interesting, I know, for some of you. And then I'm just going to take a few black peppercorn. All of these ingredients are available in the Latin market as well as specialty aisle in your grocery store. Then I'm just going to turn my blender on. Alright, so over here I've got a cup of masa that I have put in this bowl. And I'm going to take about a teaspoon of baking powder, a little bit more, and some salt. And you can use, for this, you could use butter, you could use manteca, you could use vegetable shortening. I have manteca. There's just some things that I feel like I just can't do substitution for. And so we're doing manteca for this. We're going to mix this up. Our dough is ready. So you can see I'm going to make little tiny balls. And then I'm going to push down on the ball to make a well inside of it, just like that. And I'm just going to make, this will make about, should make about 18 of those little balls. They are fairly small, so I'm not sure how it comes through on video to you, but they're pretty tiny. Okay, so these are ready. You seriously need to cover it with a wet cloth until the time when you're going to put them in your soup. I don't even know if I should be calling it a soup. Anyways, okay. So we're going to go back to our sauce if you remember that. We're going to come over here. I blended it up. I put some manteca in my pot here. Once again, I just feel like you got to do the manteca sometimes, and this is one of those cases. And I'm going to drop my sauce right into it. So I'm just going to let this saute in here for a few minutes. I'm just going to add some salt just right there in with our green sauce. And then we're just going to bring this to a light boil. Alright, we are going to start moving our chicken over into our sauce. And I can't tell you, it's the most unique smell. You really have to make this. I can't compare it to anything. It's very unique. So we're just going to drop that down, all of our chicken. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of my broth from my chicken and I'm just going to pour it right in, about 4 cups. So this is the true test of your Mexican cooking skills. This is so tricky because these will disintegrate if your pot is just like boiling. So we want to like totally kick the heat down to low. So I'm just going to put these in very carefully. It's not easy to make these little things. It's work, but you can do it. And once you do it, you're gonna feel like a star. All right, so now we come check this out. Can you see in here? We're gonna add some parsley. We're at our last few minutes. I've got some fresh mint. And then the epazote. Everybody always wants to know, what is epazote? It's like the stink weed of Mexico. It's like everywhere in Mexico. And here, it's like a very hard to find. We're gonna add some of that very, very unique flavor.
Weed.
Weed, but herb. It's a weed. No, it is a weed. It really is a weed. Because I researched it once because so many people were asking me. It is the stink weed of Mexico. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and serve this up. Some of our sauce. If you have any questions, go ahead and email them to me. Just remember, take it easy and be patient with this one because it might take you a couple times to perfect it. But I know you can do it. And check back here because we're always going to be making some good things here in the kitchen. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.